Hey, what's going on guys? Andrew here, and today we have another stock video. Today we're going to be talking about Nano Dimension, or NNDM. The stock has been in the news recently due to their many stock offerings and also Ark Invest having a big position in them. Now, a lot of people don't like the dilution that these offerings are causing, but I'm going to talk about why this is bullish for the long term and why I think that NNDM is going to continue to grow. And as always guys, like I say every video, if you do enjoy the video, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're approaching it so much faster than I thought. So thank you guys so much for the support. But other than that, let's get right into it. Now the stock has moved from the low $1 range into the $13 range in about 6 months. And now I know that seems like a lot, but there is a few reasons for this. Now, if you don't know what Nano Dimension does, the company produces 3D hardware capable of printing electrical hardware, and that is printed circuit boards, antennas, and sensors. One of the reasons why the stock is up so much is due to the large investments by Ark Invest and Cathie Woods and their overall view on 3D printing in general. Cathie and the Ark Invest team have been super bullish on robotics, 3D printing, and other forms of disruptive innovation. As you can see here in the Ark Autonomous Technology and Robotics ETF, or ARKQ, NNDM or Nano Dimension is the number 12 holding with over 6.4 million shares, which comes to about $74 million of market value. But keep in mind, Ark did most of its investing in NNDM when it was just a small cap stock or under $1 billion in market capitalization. So they were very confident on this stock to be putting that much money in when it was just a small cap stock. Now pay attention to this clip because this is what Cathie Wood said about 3D printing during the height of the pandemic when most stocks were down 50, 70, 80%.
3D printing is a big part of that fund. So you'll have Stratasys in there, Proto Labs, which is a quick turn manufacturing company, which also is in the 3D printing space, as well as Materialize, which is software in the 3D printing space. 3D printing has been held back by autos in particular and now aerospace, but we think crisis creates opportunity and that it is going to accelerate the demand for 3D printing.
Now, I believe that this video and interview was taken before they had a significant position in NNDM, which is why it wasn't mentioned. But as you can see from the video, Cathie Woods is super bullish on 3D printing. Now, the recent controversy behind NNDM is their surge and surplus of stock offerings. They've actually done 7 stock offerings within the past few months, but they have raised over $700 million of capital. Now, people do not like the share dilution, which I completely understand, but the way they're going to be using this capital is very interesting. Now, in a recent interview with David Gentry, Yoav Stern, the president and CEO, had this to say about what they're going to be doing with all the cash.
How do you deploy that capital?
Okay, we have a very, very clear direction and plan, which obviously changed and developed over the last 2 months during the corona as we realized that the market is actually supporting us so strongly. So now, with the amount of money you have mentioned, we intend to do really 2 things. We intend to use part of it for acquisitions of companies that are synergistic with our technology and with our markets. Obviously, we don't have competition yet, but we have what could be competition. So we intend to defend ourselves that way and improve our product by buying these companies. And we're talking together with Needham and Company, which are M&A advisors. I've spoken with 35, 40 out of 65 companies I looked at over the last 4 months. So that will be a use of proceeds of about half of that money over time, obviously, in the right price. The second half is we are accelerating a product development.
So the CEO has a clear idea of what he's going to be doing with capital. As he said, he's going to be looking to acquire companies and also further their product development. Now, it's interesting what he said about acquiring those companies, and he kind of has a monopolistic approach to where he wants to buy everybody out that's trying to compete with him. I know he said there's no competitors, but anyone similar in the business that could possibly be a competitor, he wants to buy out. Now, this is known as horizontal integration, and a lot of companies use this strategy. Most recently, Amazon with their purchase of Whole Foods. It's actually interesting how he mentioned that they have enough cash for 5 to 10 years, and I think that's really good that he mentioned that because the pandemic has affected their sales and their ability to produce. So having a bunch of cash on hand is always really good in case they need it. So Nano Dimension also recently got some news about their hiring of Dr. Eli David. And this dude is literally a human computer. He has a bunch of AI background and experience. He serves as an AI consultant to several Fortune 500 companies. He is a member of the Ford's Technology Council, and he also developed an AI that played chess, which reached second place in the World Computer Chess Championship. Now, the CEO of Nano Dimension said he's thrilled to have Dr. David join the board of directors as a leading global thought leader in AI and a member of the Forbes Technology Council. His expertise in global business connections will be invaluable as we develop an advanced AI application in machine learning. Dr. David stated, "I am confident that Nano Dimension will benefit from employing advanced AI and specifically neural networks for dramatically improving and optimizing its fabrication processes, and I hope my expertise in these fields, as well as my global business and scientific network, will prove beneficial to the company." Now, ladies and gentlemen, and by that I mean gentlemen because according to my YouTube analytics, 92% of you are men. I'm not telling you guys to buy the stock. I want you to be careful. As you can see, just a few months ago, this thing was a penny stock, and it still has the volatility of a penny stock. As you can see, almost just a vertical line up. Now, I do think that this stock is going to continue to grow within 2021 just because of the disruptive innovation and the hype around the stock, and also the faith that Ark Invest and Cathie Wood has put into the stock with having over $74 million worth of it. Now, like the CEO said, this is a $65 to $70 billion industry, and with Nano Dimension's market cap at only $1.5 billion right now, I still think it has a lot of room to grow within the next 5 to 10 years. Now, with that being said, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence and research. I'm just here to provide the facts and give you my viewpoint on these companies. Other than that, guys, you have shown so much support recently. We are getting so much closer to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm going to continue to pump out videos, quality and quantity, to get us there. So if you enjoy and or appreciate the content that I'm putting out, make sure you leave a sub because I'm going to continue throwing out these investing ideas, news videos, and also watch lists. Other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.